The North Sea is a shallow shelf sea located in northern Europe. It is part of the Atlantic Ocean. The North Sea is bordered by several countries. These include the United Kingdom to the west, Norway to the east, and Denmark to the south. Germany, the Netherlands, and Belgium also share a coastline with this productive sea. The North Sea covers an area of roughly 220,000 square miles. Its average depth is about 300 feet. However, the seafloor is uneven. There are deep trenches and shallow banks. Dogger Bank is one of the largest shallow areas. It is a haven for fish and an important fishing ground. The North Sea's location contributes to its dynamic weather patterns. It is known for its strong winds. It is also known for its rough seas. The warm Gulf Stream current influences the southern reaches of the North Sea. This helps to moderate temperatures somewhat. However, the northern parts of the sea experience much colder climates, especially during the winter months. The North Sea's geographic location and physical characteristics have shaped its history. They continue to influence its economic importance. The sea is a vital resource. It is also a pathway for trade and transportation. The North Sea is an economic powerhouse. It holds immense importance for the countries that border it. One of its most significant contributions is fishing. The North Sea has historically been one of the most productive fishing grounds in the world. It is home to a variety of fish species. These include cod, haddock, mackerel, and herring. The fishing industry provides livelihoods for many communities along the coast. Beneath the seabed lie vast reserves of oil and natural gas. The discovery of these reserves in the 20th century transformed the economies of countries like the United Kingdom and Norway. The North Sea's oil and gas industry has created jobs. It has also generated significant revenue. However, it has also raised environmental concerns. The North Sea is a major shipping lane. Its strategic location connects the Atlantic Ocean to the Baltic Sea. Major ports like Rotterdam, Hamburg, and Antwerp rely heavily on the North Sea for trade. These ports handle millions of tons of cargo annually. Goods from all over the world pass through these hubs of international commerce. In recent decades, the North Sea has become increasingly important for renewable energy production. Strong winds and shallow waters make it ideal for offshore wind farms. Countries like Denmark and the United Kingdom have invested heavily in this sector. These wind farms are now generating a significant portion of their electricity needs. The North Sea has been a witness to history for millennia. Its waters have been traversed by traders, explorers, and warriors. Ancient trade routes crisscrossed the sea. They connected the communities that lived along its shores. The Vikings, renowned seafarers from Scandinavia, used the North Sea as a highway for their raids and explorations. From the 8th to the 11th centuries, their longships sailed from their homelands in Denmark, Norway, and Sweden. They raided coastal settlements. They also established trading posts. They even founded settlements in Britain and Ireland. In the Middle Ages, the Hanseatic League, a powerful merchant guild, controlled trade in much of northern Europe. The North Sea was central to their operations. The Hanseatic League's ships carried goods from the Baltic Sea to ports in England and Flanders. This trade brought prosperity to many North Sea communities. It also contributed to the growth of major cities like Bruges and London. The North Sea has also been the stage for conflict. Naval battles have been fought in its waters for centuries. During both World Wars, the North Sea was a strategically important theater. German submarines patrolled its depths. The British Royal Navy sought to maintain control of the sea lanes. The Battle of Jutland in 1916, one of the largest naval battles in history, took place in the North Sea. Section 4. The fragile giant: environmental challenges and conservation. Despite its economic importance, the North Sea is facing significant environmental challenges. Pollution from industrial activities, shipping, and agriculture poses a serious threat to marine life. Runoff from land carries fertilizers and pesticides into the sea. These pollutants can lead to harmful algal blooms. They also deplete oxygen levels in the water. Overfishing is another major concern. Decades of intensive fishing practices have depleted fish stocks. This has had a cascading effect on the entire marine ecosystem. Some species like cod have struggled to recover. This is despite the implementation of fishing quotas and other conservation measures. Climate change is also having a profound impact on the North Sea. Rising sea temperatures are causing changes in the distribution and abundance of marine species. Some species are moving northward in search of colder waters. Others are struggling to adapt to the warmer conditions. To address these challenges, countries bordering the North Sea are working together. They have implemented policies to reduce pollution. manage fisheries more sustainably, and protect marine habitats. Marine protected areas have been established to safeguard vulnerable ecosystems. Efforts are also underway to restore damaged habitats. Section 5. Beneath the waves, a world of marine life. Beneath its often turbulent surface, the North Sea teems with life. A wide array of marine species call this sea home. Harbor seals and gray seals can be found along its coasts. They haul out on sandbanks and rocky shores to rest and give birth. Dolphins, porpoises, and even whales are known to visit the North Sea. They follow migratory routes in search of food. The seabed is equally diverse. While the North Sea is relatively shallow, it supports a variety of habitats. Sandbanks, gravel beds, and rocky reefs provide homes for a multitude of creatures. Anemones, starfish, crabs, and lobsters are just a few examples of the invertebrates that thrive in these environments. Surprisingly, even coral reefs can be found in the North Sea, although they are not as extensive or colorful as their tropical counterparts. Cold-water coral reefs are formed by slow-growing species that thrive in the colder, darker depths of the North Sea. These reefs provide habitat for a unique community of marine life. The North Sea's diverse marine life is interconnected in a complex web of relationships. Phytoplankton, microscopic algae that form the base of the food chain, are consumed by zooplankton. These in turn are eaten by small fish, which are then preyed upon by larger fish, seabirds, and marine mammals. Section 6. Curious currents, interesting facts about the North Sea. The North Sea is full of surprises. Here are a few interesting facts about this remarkable body of water. The North Sea is home to the world's largest single fish market, located in Peterhead, Scotland. Each year, millions of tons of fish are landed and auctioned off here. The seabed of the North Sea is littered with shipwrecks. Some of these wrecks date back centuries. They serve as reminders of the perils of seafaring and the rich maritime history of the region. The North Sea has one of the largest tidal ranges in the world. The difference in water level between high tide and low tide can be significant. This tidal range is harnessed for energy generation at the Thames Barrier in England. Section 7. The North Sea's future, a shared responsibility. The North Sea, with its rich history, diverse marine life, and economic significance, is a vital resource for millions of people. However, it is also facing unprecedented challenges. Pollution, overfishing, and climate change threaten the health of this sea. Protecting the North Sea requires a collective effort. The countries that border it must continue to work together to reduce pollution, manage fisheries sustainably, and mitigate the impacts of climate change. International cooperation is essential to address transboundary issues. The future of the North Sea depends on our actions today. By prioritizing sustainability and conservation, we can ensure that this vital body of water continues to support marine life, provide livelihoods, and inspire wonder for generations to come. The North Sea story is not over. It is a story that we are all writing together.